Hi everyone, welcome to Z Week, and this week we're going to be talking about Zachary the zebra. And you guys want to say the SPA?
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Z says zebra.
All my friends call me Reba.
So this is Zachary the zebra, and this week we're going to be talking about where Zachary comes from, that he's a zebra that lives in Africa. So we're going to bring out the globe and actually show them where Africa is, and that it's halfway around the world, which they just think it's a ball, but at least showing them the different continents. And there's actually animals on here that show you what different animals come from each country. So so that would be very interesting for them to look into. And then we're also going to talk about that they're a wild animal. Some of them do live in the zoo, but there are some zebras that actually live out in the wild where no one takes care of them and they take care of themselves. We're also, on Wednesday is Stripe Day. Thursday is Stripe Day. And we're going to be talking about different stripes. Zebras have many stripes, and we're also going to be talking about the different animals, like tigers have stripes, and going around to each child to see how many children are actually wearing stripes that day. So make sure that you wear stripes that day. So, And since Miss Nicole is talking about zebras, in the afternoon we're going to be teaching the children a flannel story. Well, it's a song/story. And it's called At the Zoo, and each child is going to be given an animal. So there's a peacock in here, kangaroo, elephant, lion, bear, and I'm going to be going over the story, and it says 1, 2, 3, what do I see at the zoo? And then it says, guess when I give you a clue. And so I'm going to say, I saw an animal with a long neck. So whoever the child that has the animal that has a long neck, they'll say, I have it. And so they'll hand it to me, and I'll put it on the flannel board, and then we'll go through all the animals that I have right here. And each animal will be on there, and we'll talk about each one and where they live, maybe where we saw one, where they come from, what their purpose is. And I'm also going to take out the animal sorting cards. And so what this is going to do is help the children classify. So what animal lives at the farm and what animal at the zoo. So I'm going to take each one out, and I'm going to read the back. The back has a little blurb about what a pig is, what their purpose is, what they eat, and go over that. And then we're going to classify them. So it's a good way to show the children what animals live at the farm and which ones live at the zoo. And it's a good thing because we use this in our evaluations also. So to help the children develop those sorting and classification skills like they're going to be getting in kindergarten.
You know, I think it's important because Nicole brought up that the animal zebras come from Africa, but we live in America, so we can't go to Africa to see those great animals. So how do we get to see animals that live all over the world? We have to go to a zoo. So a zoo is very important for people that don't live by those different animals.
Yeah, it's true. And to end the week, we're going to be teaching the children Zippity Doo Dah. So it's Z Week. So if you remember that song from when you were a kid, I'm sure you guys do, and as well as the other teachers, Zippity Doo Dah is going to be a fun song. So listen for that. Very happy song.
Another thing that you could add to this thing,
The flannel?
Yeah, the flannel game, when you're doing that, and the children have the thing, like maybe telling them, what does the kangaroo do? You know, like maybe they hop.
Or their different names too.
Make the sound of like what a tiger
Kangaroo.
makes or an elephant makes or things like
Yeah,
that.
there's actually a peacock in here, and I mean, how many people have actually seen a peacock? Yeah,
Very
especially children. So, children mostly don't know what a peacock is until they see it at the zoo. Yeah. So, it's going to be a fun week, and listen for that song and those animals, and it'll be a lot of fun. Remember to wear those stripes.
And then talking about sorting, we are going to do some sorting at my center time as well. So we're going to do a math kind of center. And so I have a whole bag of animals that we would find at the zoo. There's monkeys and sloths and tigers and lions and bears and all kinds of fun things. And so all the kids will be given some animals, and they're going to sort them. So either by color, by specific animals. So, pulling them out and sorting them into groups. And then after we have them all sorted into groups, we're going to look at the different groups. So I just happen to pull out all yellow ones. So we're going to look and see, okay, well, which ones do you think has the most? So, we would count in each group, and we would tally how many up were on the board, and, figuring out who has the most, who has the least, and then maybe adding them all by color and looking at all the different colors and see which color has the most and has the least and which ones are in the middle. And then after this, we're going to take it outside, and we're going to get to play some zoo charades. So all the kids are going to get to think in their their little heads. They're going to get to think of a animal that lives at the zoo, and then they're going to get to act out in front of all their friends like a little stage and get to act out what that animal does, and then see if all their friends can guess what that animal is, and it gets pretty silly and pretty crazy, so it'll be fun.
This activity is actually a really good activity for them to start learning their patterns and sorting color, animal, size,
And the names of animals too.
Yeah, there's some, there's a sloth in here, and a lot of kids probably don't know what a sloth is. They're going to think it's a monkey, so you're explaining to them it's a sloth and what it does and everything like that, so. And anteaters too. The little
Hand-eye coordination, the whole thing of the small little items, yeah.
And so we're talking about the zebra, and then for my art, the children will be cutting out black stripes and pasting them on white paper. So we'll be talking about the white stripes and then the black stripes, and again saying what animals have stripes and doing that with them. And also another one that we will be doing, which will be really fun, would be with zipper rubbings, by putting a zipper underneath that white piece of paper, and the children are going to crayon and doing that. So that'll be fun.
Really fun.
Feeling, going up and down and just
raptors.
feeling, yeah.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of sensory motor there because when you rub that zipper, it will
In that as well.
sounds like a wild week. Yeah. Well, we're glad you came this week, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.